want small business owners. They are looking for you. Just last year, Macy's, IBM, Chevron, and Walmart announced publicly their intention to really publicly go after small business solutions. That's us. That's us, guys, okay? For some, again, small business owners, selling to corporate America, selling to university, it's a revenue game changer. According to the Women's Business Economic Council, within the first 2 years of landing your first corporate contract, entrepreneurs, and this was specifically for women, although I think men, I think it applies to men as well, but this was for females, they experienced an average increase in revenue of 266%. That's pretty harrowing, right? That's a pretty high number. This happened to me, but I was really making not a lot of money. So 266% was like, it was nice, but I could maybe go on like another Disney cruise. I was like, not much that I could do with that money. But eventually it did grow and grow. When you land more corporate contracts within 2 years, you do make serious money. 60% of large companies and all of Fortune 500 companies are looking to spend money on small businesses, including, and specifically, women-owned, minority-owned, veteran-owned. So if you're considering a certification in getting, women-owned or minority-owned business, I highly, highly suggest it. Okay? So again, I want you to really sort of internalize the fact that you may not be ready to go after these corporate contracts, but they're seeking you out. Here are some types of lucrative contracts that you could get. And again, this list is certainly not exhaustive. Every time I talk to someone and they say to me, in this industry, and they say, I just got a job working as, an MBA in-house career coach. Oh my God, how did you do that? Everyone's like, how did you do that, right? There's so many opportunities. I'm sure if I asked everyone in this room, and I would love to get to know what you're doing. We don't have that much time, but I'm sure that there's scattered about this room, there are people doing amazing things for corporations that you and I didn't even know existed. Right? But here are some of the things. Outplacement, of course, number one, right? Because that's a very natural fit for us to progress our business into. Career development workshops. How many of you are doing or have done a workshop for a university or a corporation? Okay, see? Job search career expert at a national association. Or Audrey said something about, have you asked? Right? Have you asked? You asked the question. Laura was a job search expert at career associations. Michelle, I know is. So this is an option too. But we wait sometimes for them to come to us, right? For them to sort of post the position. Professional development series. A lot of universities host these professional development series in the evening where they bring all the alumni and they announce it, across sort of, all the channels, and they bring drinks and everyone gets together. It's a very social event, and they have a keynote speaker and they pay. LinkedIn training workshops for employees in the company. One of the hot things right now is companies want to understand, they want their employees to have LinkedIn profiles. It's very important to them, but they also want those profiles to be professional. I think they're fearful of what employees are going to do to their own profile if given a choice to do it on their own, and often they're not doing anything, and that's bad for business for them, right? Because nowadays everyone in a company is sort of a biz dev person. We all have to bring in business. Since job stability is not, permanent, all of that. So they're bringing people in to teach them how to be an employee with a brand of their own, but also a brand that matches with and meshes with the corporate brand. Okay, that's another opportunity. In-house MBA career coach. There's tons. We could go on and on. Maybe we will have a chance to do this later, but the point here is there are things you've never heard of, never thought of that exist for you today.